All right, boys, we are back, and it's time to continue with our San Jose Sharks. The Year 2 playoffs just started, and in round 1, we got the Vancouver Canucks. Not a bad team, but during the regular season, even though we had a little bit of a bad finish to the season, we still have a better regular season record. We got home ice advantage, and this is the year, man. This is the year we've got to win that Stanley Cup, so we can't let a team like the Vancouver Canucks take us down in the first round. Anything but a Stanley Cup appearance is a disappointing year, all right? So we got to get there. We got to go through these first 3 teams. Up first, Vancouver. Now, before we get started, let me just remember to turn on the injuries and the goalie rotations, turn them off. Even though Evgeny Nabokov might be a real good idea to bring in this year if we get into trouble. But there's the injuries on. And is it in the same category? I think. Yeah, it is, right? Yeah. And where is it? Goalie rotations off as well. All right, so there you go. We've taken care of that. Now, the Vancouver Canucks, what kind of team are they? Year 2, I wouldn't say their roster is too much different. I'd say Luongo is still their goaltender. The Sedin twins are up there. Ryan Kessler, Burrows, Bieksa, Hamuse, guys like this. Edler, I'd imagine that they're still going to be there. And their young players, I wouldn't say they have gotten better yet. Guys like Shinkaruk Gauntz, Bo Horvat, and Jordan Subban, right? So imagine it's the same old with the Vancouver Canucks. First line, you got the Sedin twins, both 89 overall. That's very good right there. And Alexander Burrows, 83. Burrows not bad for a defensive category. And when you got the 2 Sedin twins, they can definitely get some points up there. So that's a tough first line right there. We got a great first line as well, but this is nothing to laugh at. Second line, you got Higgins, Kessler, and Booth. Kessler is like above average, above perfect second line center. He's good enough to be a first liner. And Higgins, I've seen Higgins have some really good simulating. So as a sniper for the left wing with an 88 center, that's a pretty good second line. Booth ain't the greatest, but the center and the left wing are pretty good. Third line, you got Yannick Hansen, Richardson, and Cassian. Hansen and Cassian are great third liners. Richardson, I wouldn't say so much, more of a fourth liner. And then the fourth line, Cecito, Dalp, and Weiss. Not bad. They have some depth over there, but their team is really made up offensively of the two Sedin twins and Ryan Kessler. Defensively, have they made any trades? Nope, they still got everybody. Dan Hamuse, 87. Jason Garrison, 85. Not too bad, especially Dan Hamuse. Second line, Edler, 85. Bieksa, 85. Again, that's a great second line defensive core. And then the third line, Stanton is a 72. Kind of drops off a little bit. But Tanev is up there at 82. So they got a pretty good team. They got some depth on this team. They definitely do. And then goaltenders, how good is Luongo now? 85 overall, so he's dropped a little bit. You might see Eddie Lack in there, but it won't matter because Luongo's 85 and Eddie Lack is 85 as well. Now, if you compare their team to our team, I'll just show you quickly. See what I mean about the first line? We got Logan, we got Joe, and Brett Burns is better than Alexander Burrows. So we're fine for that first line. Second line, we got them covered as well. Kessler's good, but Pavelski is right there. Marleau is up there, and Gallagher is actually pretty good as well. He's a lot better than Booth. Third line, we got our new acquisition, Joakim Anderson. It's not Joakim. You guys were saying it's Joakim or something like that. Whatever. I'm calling him Joakim Anderson. Our new pickup. Hopefully he can do something for us. Vladimir Sobotka and Tommy Wingles. And then the fourth line, Fraser McLaren, the tough guy. He was actually a playoff performer for us last year. And Jay McClemens. So hopefully they can do it. And we replaced Dwight King with, Chad LaRose with Dwight King. And then defensively, there you go. Defensively, they're up there with us. They definitely are. We don't have like that stud offensive defenseman or that stud 90 overall defenseman either. And then goaltender, pretty even, 85 overall. But we got Nabokov. They got 285s. All right. So it's actually a pretty even matchup. I wouldn't say this is going to be as easy as a first round matchup should. But then again, we didn't have the greatest end to the regular season. So we reap what we sow. Round 1 up against the Vancouver Canucks. You know what? Hang on, let me just blow my nose. All right, that's much better. So we're in the Shark Tank, Game 1 up against the Vancouver Canucks. Come on, boys. Remember, this is year 2. For Joe Thornton and Patrick Marleau, this may be the last year you have a chance to win the Cup in San Jose. I know you want to do it once. Come on now. Joe hasn't even won a Stanley Cup in his career. Come on, Joe. First period. All right, we got off to a start. Logan, one of our leading point scorers during the regular season, and their fourth liner, Dale Weiss. All right. Second period. All right, 1-1. So it's a one-goal game. Which goaltender is going to play better? Niemi or Luongo? Come on now, boys. Third period. You play good defensively, which is, oh my God, another fourth liner to Cecito. Cecito and Weiss getting goals on us. There you go, Brett Burns, a penalty shot goal. That's what I'm talking about, Brett Burns. That's clutch. No Max Pacioretty here. Oh, Vladimir Sobotka, depth, baby. Our depth gets the third goal of the game, and it's the winner. And game 1 goes to the San Jose Sharks, 3-2. That's exactly what we needed. I'm not convinced against this Vancouver Canuck team, man. They could... I've seen worse upsets in the playoff simulation. You know, they're pretty even. Brett Burns, a big play, a penalty shot goal to tie it up. And Vladimir Sobotka from Joachim Andersen and Shattenkirk. So Andersen gets a big playoff point. It's the game-winning assist. Very nice. All right, so we won't get too ahead of ourselves just yet, but that was the right way to start this series. I did not want to trail the Vancouver Canucks. They got too many threats on that line. They got friggin' Cicito and Weiss getting goals, man. Just wait till Kessler and the Sedin twins wake up. Power play and stuff like that, man. All right, so game 2. Come on. The first round has been the enemy of the Vancouver Canucks for the last few years. Let's keep it going for them. First period. All right, there you go. Vladimir Sobotka and Big Jumbo Joe. He needs to be the captain this year. He has to. Chris Higgins. What was I saying about Higgins, man? Watch out for him, too. Second period. Ryan Kessler. Yeah, that second line. Kessler, Booth, and Higgins. The American line, I guess. All right, so it's another 2-2 game going into the third period. Come on now, boys. Step up for Nemo. We could use Patrick Marleau. Zach Cassian, third line. They're getting some good depth goal scoring, man. We're not shutting them down like Niemi did during the regular season. The great defensive style. There it is, Patrick Marleau. I called it. 3 minutes left, tie game. We're going overtime. Yep, going overtime. Come on, boys. In the Shark Tank. Oh, penalty kill. Yes, good penalty kill. Another one. How you going to take 2? How you going to take 2? Henrik Sedin gets the power play goal on the second penalty of the overtime period for San Jose. We got to check that out. We got to see who shit the bed right there. Oh, my God. Higgins from Kessler and Cassian, yeah. Kessler from Tanev and Booth. Cassian from Hansen and Tanev. Damn, Tanev. And Sedin from Sedin and Kessler. Marleau from Vlasic and Thornton. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Where's the penalties? Where is the damn penalties? Let's see. Roughing minor. You're going to give Brendan Gallagher a roughing minor in freaking overtime of a playoff game? There should be no roughing penalties unless it's 4-on-4. God damn. Interference and a roughing penalty in overtime. All right, looks like the referees want to get this series tied up a little bit. Oh, there it is. All right, so we got lucky with the injuries last year. All right, I did not increase the injury amount, but there you go. Just to let you see that it does still happen. And I actually like this way because now it's more realistic. You know, it doesn't happen that much, and when it does happen, it's like, you expect it. So San Jose, Brett Burns been injured with a pulled groin. His estimated return is May 13th. That's for a while too, man. He's going to be gone for a long time with that pulled groin. Yeah, you know what? That's not a baby injury. You can't skate if your groin is pulled, right? So if you can't skate, get the hell off the ice. So we lost Brett Burns. We're going to need to bring a forward up. Chad LaRose, Drayson Bowman for some offense, maybe. Might be smarter to bring up the defensive player, though. Chad LaRose. He had a really good season in the AHL, 62 points. Last year in the playoffs, he was a +4. Yeah, let's bring up Chad LaRose instead of Drayson Bowman. I know it's a top 6 player, but I'd rather bring up a defensive style player. And what we can do is, hang on, San Jose. Yeah, I'll do this myself. Gallagher up to the first. Actually, no, we'll do this. We'll get Patrick Marleau going. All right, Patrick Marleau up to the first line. Let me move. There you go. Let's bring up Joachim Andersen to the second line. All right, let's see if he does something for us. And then we'll slide Chad LaRose, there you go, onto the fourth line, and we'll move Dwight King up to the third line with Sobotka and Wingles. All right? There you go. That works for me. Gallagher, it was, Joachim Andersen. There you go. Yep. 4-on-4 line should be the last one, I think. Yep, there it is. Logan. And I don't think Brett Burns has been used. Yeah, Brett Burns hasn't been used, so I might as well. Oh, no, he's the one who's injured, dumbass. Sobotka, I'll just throw Andersen in there. All right, there you go. Yeah, extra attacker. All right, so we're good to go. 1-1 in the series. We suffered our first major injury, and it's going to be for the first round. He's going to miss the first round for sure. It said May 13th, so no chance he gets back for the first round. I don't think, even if it went to 7. I'll quickly go ahead and see if it could work. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, he's going to come back somewhere here. He might even miss the second round, man. So, yeah, we have to deal with an injury to our top 6 forward, Brett Burns, all right? But every other NHL team has to deal with injuries eventually anyways, so it's not a big deal. All right, so hopefully the depth can save us in this series. We're going to Vancouver. Series is tied 1-1. I don't want to say this is a must-win, but come on now, boys. We should be beating teams like this. We want to be a Stanley Cup contender. Let's go. Let's get ahead of this series. First period. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Patrick Marleau moved up to that first line. Looks like he's getting something going. Logan got a goal as well. Might have had an assist to Patrick. And Demir's shot from the point goes in. Booth. So that second line is still working out for the Vancouver Canucks. Second period. All right, there you go. They got one, but we got one as well, maintaining that 2-goal lead. Zach Cassian and Logan got his second of the game. That's what I'm talking about, Logan. All right, third period. Oh my God, Henrik Sedin gets it right away within a minute. What the hell? Within 2 minutes, they tied the game. The routine? Oh, the routine in place within 3 minutes, they tied the game. My God, Niemi, that's shit in the bed right there. That is shit in the bed. We're going overtime, aren't we? Yes, we are. Holy shit, man. That was not even power play. We can't look back. Oh my God, I want to look back. Alexander Burrows gets one in overtime, and Antti Niemi absolutely shits the bed. 5 goals on 29 shots. He had a 2-goal lead in the third period, and within 2 minutes, he allows 2 goals. Oh my God, man, that's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. I think after a game like that, I think I might have to do it. I think I might have to go to Evgeny Nabokov for a few reasons. First of all, that game was horrible. Second of all, it would get the fans going. It would get the old teammates going to see Nabokov back. And third, I'll show you guys quickly. I know he played a lot less games than Niemi during the regular season, but he actually had very good backup stats. So why not try Nabokov out? I just want to show you guys his stats quickly. Come on now. Goalies. All right, Nabokov, 1.96 goals against average in 16 games played. All we have to do is get 16 wins. We win the Stanley Cup, so I don't know. He's got it in him, maybe. Niemi, 2.24, which is decent, but I don't know. That game kind of pissed me off. Save percentage better for Nabokov. The only thing is, if I go to Nabokov now and he loses because he's the worst goalie, then all of a sudden we're down 3-1 in this series, right? So, I don't know. That was a bad loss for Niemi. You know what? I'm not going to put Nabokov in just yet. Yeah, no. If we're going to win the Stanley Cup, we need that starting goalie, Niemi, to work out. So let's see if Niemi is the kind of goalie that bounces back from a game that he caused the loss for, okay? Let's see if he can win us the game by himself. I'm just going to trust Niemi. You're our starting goalie, Niemi. Let's see what you're up for. First period. Oh, my God, he allows a goal. All right, so Ryan Kessler gets one. We're out shooting them 13-11, so it's not over just yet. Come on, Niemi. You got to step up for us. Second period. All right, Niemi's doing his job. Offense, man. I need you guys. To step up. I know you're missing Brett Burns, but still, I need you guys to step up. Patrick Marleau, Jumbo Joe, Logan Couture. Good penalty kill. Time to answer back. Come on. Power play? Oh, my God. Don't start with me now. Oh, my God. Shutout. Roberto Luongo gets a shutout in Game 4, giving the Vancouver Canucks a 3-1 series lead. It was the right idea to leave Niemi in the net. He played great, only allowed 1 goal for, but now our offense is nowhere to be found. And it wasn't a problem so far. 3 goals for, 4 goals for, and now we get a shutout. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, hang on. Blow my nose time. All right, that's much better. So, blah, blah, blah. So, we are down 3-1 in this series to the Vancouver Canucks. Things are not looking too good. This was the year it was supposed to change for the San Jose Sharks, but I think that Brett Burns injury really hurt us, man. That really hurt us. That's a top 6 forward that we're missing now. So I'm not going to go back to Nabokov. There's no need. Niemi played great in that game. We're a team they're back against the wall right now. We have to deal with elimination. So I want to make sure the best goalie is out there, and it's Niemi. He's 85 overall, so we're going to go with him. All right, but we need to win 3 straight right now. We have 2 home games, which helps it out. We're in the Shark Tank for Game 5, so if we can win Game 5, Game 6, then win Game 6, anything can happen in the Game 7. So come on, boys, one step at a time. You got to play for your home ice fans. Do not get eliminated. Oh, my God. Henrik Sedin on Niemi within a minute and a half. First shot on the net, man. I'm just not getting the goaltending that I need in this series. First period. Come on. Oh, my God. All right, so they got 9 shots to 12. Not the greatest for the San Jose Sharks right now. Come on, boys. Step up. Second period. Oh, my God. Not again. Dan Hamhuis gets one, and we haven't scored a goal in 5 periods right now. Our offense is just shriveled up like an... All right, so we got to get a 2-goal third period. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it one bit. 15 minutes left. Come on, boys. Get one. Penalty kill. Power play. Come on. Oh, my God. Back-to-back shutouts. Holy shit. Roberto Luongo shutouts in the playoffs. Back-to-back my ass. I would have had a 5-hole goal somewhere in there. Henrik Sedin from Daniel and Burrows, and then Dan Hamhuis from Jason Garrison and Booth. And the Vancouver Canucks kick out the San Jose Sharks in 5 games. This was the year. This was the year we were supposed to win the Stanley Cup, the last year for Jumbo Joe and Patrick Marleau. And that's how you guys play? You got shut out in 6 straight periods? God damn it, man.